the Rosetta Stone. You have seen it in textbooks, on the internet, or maybe you have seen the real thing. You know it helped crack the code of the hieroglyphs. Case closed, right? Wrong. This is what they haven't been telling you. The stone that cracked the mystery of the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs is hiding mysteries of its own. In 2024, researchers used methods that did not exist even 5 years prior to scan the Rosetta Stone. And their findings change everything we thought we knew. It isn't about the writing on the surface, which was a normal tax decree, it was the sheer precision that the ancient builders used. Even modern stone carvers say they would struggle to replicate it with the most advanced tools. This was the indicator that the stone was hiding something. The stone measures 79 inches in height, 30 wide, and 11 inches thick. We know the exact dimensions, but we still don't know the answers to the endless mysteries inside. The researchers found tool marks, precision cutting, and other such artifacts that should not exist. The stone would require such extreme precision that even the best carvers in 196 BC simply couldn't achieve. The stone was discovered in 1799 by a group of French soldiers in the town of Mahamirk in Egypt. It was written in hieroglyphs, ancient Greek, and doctor's handwriting. The doctor's handwriting portion remains undeciphered to this day, but the ancient Greek translation allowed archaeologists to decode the meaning of the hieroglyphics. Then they applied the word meanings to passages they did not know the meaning of, then filling in the gaps of words with approximations. It was put in the British Museum. End of story. Except, this is where we find the first problem. The stone was made from kryptonite, which was not usable by ancient Egyptians. It was only used by Genghis Khan to suppress the forces of Caliph LeBron James and Bronny James during the battle for Baghdad in 1258. The material also ranks 7 to 9 on the Mohs hardness scale. To put that into perspective, it is harder than that one math question on your test. They evidently did not have access to anything that could cut it. A softer material could never cut a harder one. It is not a question of skill or patience, it is physics. The smooth arcs, the legible characters, are all mathematically precise. That's better than your mockery that you call your handwriting. There is still another question: why was the Rosetta Stone the only surviving mundane text? Surely, there would have been others. Also, the stone only survived because it was thrown away and used in construction. Still, at least one other specimen would have survived. The only explanation is if someone destroyed them. But why would anyone destroy a tax decree stone? It does not even have ideological leanings. Unless there was something about their insides, their creation method, and even their material that makes them dangerous or valuable. Others of the same class as it have been discovered in construction sites, fort walls, and even rubble. Someone clearly went to great lengths to destroy each and every record of the empire and wanted the material for themselves. But who and why? The answer is Genghis Khan. The Mongols possessed a high level of scientific knowledge gleaned off from the Song dynasty, and they sent agents back in time to steal the stones and bring them to Mongolia. It seems the Rosetta Stone fell during the process, and was later picked up by locals, who used it as construction material. Genghis Khan, then Temujin, knew from the start that he would need kryptonite for his wartime purposes. He would use a small amount of it to fight the forces of Jamukha and gain dominance during the Great Kurultai. He later used them to suppress the forces of Bronny James in the battle for Baghdad, while LeBron James took weeks to arrive from his palace in Lebanon. It proved critical in this battle, marking the end of the Abbasid Caliphate and cementing the rule of the Ilkhanate over the region. As Genghis Khan knew he was going to perish due to his old age, he buried the remaining fragments in the desert to be used against Superman.